Welcome to Study Loop.
This is the answer to Chapter 13, problem number 14 from the Smith Organic Chemistry textbook. And this problem is asking us to consider two sets of molecules and to determine which particular bond in each of the two sets of molecules is going to have a higher wave number by IR. And so for A, it's pretty straightforward. Remember that the stronger the bond, the higher the wave number. A triple bond, as we know, is stronger, significantly stronger than a double bond. And so we're comparing a triple bond and a double bond. The stronger bond is going to have a higher wave number. And so that's the answer for A. It's pretty straightforward. So for B, remember that a bond to a lighter atom is also going to correspond to a higher wave number. And so CH3H, that CH bond, is going to be a more energetic bond than the CD bond that we're also being asked to consider. Remember, the difference between a deuterium atom and a hydrogen atom is that deuterium has a neutron and hydrogen does not. And so if it helps, you could imagine that you had a string with a basketball on the other end of it, and you were, trying to yo-yo the basketball or trying to make the basketball move up and down by pulling on the string. It would be much easier with basketball than it would be with a bowling ball. And so the bowling ball represents the deuterium in this example that I'm trying to give, because deuterium is significantly heavier than hydrogen. In fact, it's about twice as heavy. Hydrogen is a proton and an electron. Deuterium is a proton, a neutron, and an electron. And the weight of an electron is almost negligible, whereas protons and neutrons are roughly equal. And so you're talking about basically doubling the weight of what's on one side of this bond. And when you think of it that way, it becomes pretty easy to see that that's a bond that it's going to be harder to get to vibrate. And so a bond to a lighter atom gives you a higher wave number, as I said. And so that's the answer to B of this question. And that is the answer in total to Chapter 13, problem number 14.